Now let's discuss the prayer step by step. You do not have to call out an adhan or an iqama to proclaim this salah. Number one, an-niyyah, the intention. Before starting the prayer, you will have to place the intention in regards to the prayer. Now the place of the niyyah is the heart. So you will place the niyyah in your heart, where you will intend to pray Salatul Eid. The intention will not be for Salatul Duha or any other nafil prayer. No, Salatul Eid, you will intend that you are going to pray Salatul Eid. Step number 2, takbeeratul ihram, the first takbeer. So you will tie your takbeer. You will say Allahu Akbar. You will place your hands either on your stomach or your chest, whichever of the opinion that you follow. So you will raise your hands and you will tie the takbeeratul ihram, Allahu Akbar. And after tying the takbeeratul ihram, you will read du'aul istiftah. So for those of you who are familiar with وَجَّهْتُ وَجْهِيَ لِلَّذِي فَطَرَ السَّمَاوَاتِ, you will read that dua. Or for those of you who read Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika thana, you can read that. So whichever dua that you are familiar with, basically it depends on the school of thought that you follow, you will read the opening dua. It is known as the opening dua. And then after reading the opening dua, you will go on to tie an additional 7 takbeerat. An additional 7 takbeerat. So after tying the takbeeratul ihram, you will read du'aul istiftah, and then you will go on to tie an additional 7 takbeerat. Now there are 2 ways in terms of tying the takbeerat. One is where you raise your hands for each takbeer. You will raise your hands for each takbeer and you would tie 7 additional takbeerat. And another school of thought opines that you do not have to raise your hands. You will leave your hands tied and go on to only articulate the takbeer, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. As per the opinion of Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu anhuma, you raise your hands, and that is the opinion that we humbly sympathize with. So basically, after tying the takbeeratul ihram, you read du'aul istiftah and then go on to say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. You will go on to tie 7 additional takbeerat. After tying the 7 additional takbeerat, you will start off by seeking refuge in Allah from shaitan. A'udhu billahi as-sami'il alim minash shaitanir rajim, quietly. And then you will read Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And then go on to read Surah Al-Fatiha out aloud. This is the first unit. You will read Surah Al-Fatiha. Once you're done with Surah Al-Fatiha, it is from the sunnah to read another chapter after Surah Al-Fatiha. So as per one report from the Prophet ﷺ, it is a sunnah to read Surah Qaf. According to another report, it is from the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ to read Surah Al-A'la. So you can choose to either read Surah Qaf or Surah Al-A'la. And let's say you are not familiar with these 2 chapters. Like we mentioned, it is from the sunnah actions. If you do it, you're rewarded. But otherwise, you can choose to read any other chapter from the Noble Quran, inshallah ta'ala, and your prayer will still be valid. So once you're done with reading the other chapter, you will go down now for ruku', Allahu Akbar, and you will go down for your ruku'. You will bow down. And then you will stand up, Sami'a Allahu liman hamida, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. And then you will go down for sujood. You will sit in between the sajda, and then the next sujood, and then now you will stand up for the second unit. Now as you come up for the second unit, that first takbeer, the takbeer of the qiyam, is independent. So you will stand up saying Allahu Akbar and you will tie your hands. Now you have nothing to read because du'a ul-istiftah is only for the first rak'ah. So after tying the takbeer of qiyam, you will go on to tie an additional 5 takbeerat. 5 takbeerat. And once you have tied 5 additional takbeerat, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, 5 takbeerat, you will now read Surah Al-Fatiha. After reading Surah Al-Fatiha, you will read another chapter. So as per one report, it is from the sunnah to read Surah Al-Qamar in the second unit. As per another report, it is from the sunnah to read Surah Al-Ghashiyah in the second unit. So you remember I gave you 2 reports in the first rak'ah as well. So if you go with Surah Qaf in the first rak'ah, then Surah Al-Qamar needs to be read in the second rak'ah as per that report. If you go with Surah Al-A'la, then Surah Al-Ghashiyah needs to be read in the second unit. But again, if you're not familiar with these chapters, you're free to read any portion from the Quran, inshallah, and your salah will be valid. Once you're done with the recitation, you will go down for ruku', you will stand up, Sami'a Allahu liman hamida, you will go down for sajda, the sitting in between the sajda, the last sajda, and then you will sit for tashahhud, you will read your tashahhud, and then as usual, and then you will give your taslim, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And with that, the prayer for Eid, Salatul Eid, comes to a beautiful end.